Hey family, welcome back to my channel. My name is Matt. If you're new here, welcome. If you're a returning family member, thank you. Remember to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, do all that fun stuff. My Instagram will be linked below, so go join the family over there. Remember to stay till the end of the video for more information about the giveaway on this channel. And let's get into it. But before we start, a word from our guest today. Let's go.
Hey guys, it's Warren Buffett here, and not Matt doing a voiceover in iMovie. I just wanted to tell you guys that investing is very important to learn about over the scope of your life. I am old and have seen the markets do well over time. Remember, it's a marathon, not a sprint, but I still won the race. Ha! Learning the financial vocabulary is the first step to becoming a successful investor. When people look over my portfolio and my history, they realize that my strategies are very simple. So they ask, why don't people just copy you? My response is, no one wants to get rich slow. Alright, well I'm off to McDonald's to buy an Egg McMuffin that's $2.56 in my old Cadillac because I won't buy a new car because I'm cheap like that. But enjoy the video, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, thanks for the plug. So today we're going to go back into our financial vocabulary series. Remember, we're sitting in the classroom in the corner, looking over at the bulletin board like, dang, daydreaming about being on the beach somewhere with the cold beverage in our hand and having a nice time, right? There's all these words on there. We're like, oh my gosh, there's so many words. We're having so much fun. But you know what's so much fun? Is smashing the like button. So let's do that right now. Let's do it all together. Perfect. Took 2.2 seconds, maybe 2.1 seconds on a good day. It's funny, a few days ago one of my friends was like, oh Matt, you're a really good teacher, you should be a teacher. And I'm like, no, I'm not gonna deal with that. No thanks, no thanks. This is how I teach, right? I wanna teach through YouTube, right? I'm at a classroom setting, no thanks. So let's get in some of these financial vocab words. Let's go. So first we're gonna do like a versus, okay? So on this side we got the checking account, and then on this side we got the money market account, right? So like, what's the difference, you may ask? So with the checking account, it's just your basic checking savings account, fun, you put money in there when you get paid, every 2 weeks, usually direct deposit. You have a debit card, you swipe it, money comes out, fun. You got your bills come out of there. You got checking, you got your savings. Now it's kind of cool because most people know that. So now we get the money market. I think the money market is a better option because it does give you a little bit more flexibility and interest on your money. Right? So instead of getting 0.00000001% on your money in a regular checking account or savings account, you may be able to get like 1% or 2% on a high yield money market account, right? So that's just for your regular savings account, and it gets you a little bit more interest. It still sucks, putting money in the bank, but you have to have an emergency fund before you can start investing anyway. So I do recommend getting a money market account instead of a savings account because it'll get you a little bit more interest, and there is like amounts and limits. So the more money you have in there, the more interest you gain and all that fun stuff. But it's kind of a pretty simple concept. But it's a pretty simple concept, So money market account versus regular checking and savings account. You'd have a checking account and you have a money market, and yeah, so it's pretty good. That's a kind of tip to kind of get you ahead a little bit with your interest with your regular savings account. Instead of using a regular savings account, you'd upgrade to a money market, which then therefore gets you more goodies and opportunities to make a little bit more money on your money sitting in the bank. Okay guys, now next we got inflation. This is a huge word we gotta look at. So inflation means a general increase in prices and a fall in purchasing power of money. Okay guys, so we have the projected annual inflation rate in the United States from 2010 to 2026. So it went from 1.64 in 2010 to 3.14 in 2011, and it kind of went up 2, right? So the average it looks to be about 2 to 3, right? So it's a good website to look at. So yeah guys, so there's a little bit of the inflation. Here's like a little chart for you guys, and it kind of shows you what it's done over the last decade and what it's going to do from 2021 up to 2026. So it looks like the inflation is going to go up a little bit. Partly because of all the new money that's flooded the economy. The next word we're going to talk about is asset classes, right? So there's different asset classes. There's only a couple. There's only like 3. So let's go to this little image. So the first one. So next we're going to talk about asset classes. There's only like 3, so it's not a huge deal. We're going to talk about a couple. So first one, real estate, right? This is hard assets. You know we all know what real estate is. Either single family homes, apartments, commercial buildings, shopping centers, all that fun stuff. There's residential real estate versus commercial real estate. And yeah, so we got all that. And then the second asset class is the stock market, like mutual funds, single stocks. We talked about that a little bit in the last video, all that. So the second one would be the stock market. And then the third one, I guess, would be precious metals. So like gold, silver, you know what I mean? That type of stuff. So that would be like precious metals. So those are the three biggest asset classes that you have to invest in. All right, so the last one we're gonna talk about. So basically what a brokerage account is an account. It's not a bank account, it's just a different type of account that holds securities and investments in it. The last asset class is also bonds as well. So basically a bond is a long-term investment into a type of company or even the government, and then they pay you interest. Like it's kind of like a loan. So you pay $100 to the government, you do a $100 bond, and then they give you 2% or 5% interest on that, and you get that bond back. It matures, so the maturity of the bond happens, right? So the bond matures. After the bond matures, they pay you out the interest and the principal. Alright guys, so brokerage account. Basically what a brokerage account is an account that holds securities and investments, and it actually makes you interest. So this is kind of a simple investment account that lets you invest in the stock market, and that'll be like all your investments could be in this account, or it could be multiple accounts, right? So you could have a brokerage account, and it's just basically what you invest in. A brokerage account is basically an account that holds financial assets. So it could be mutual funds or single stock. Yeah, that's the most commonly held assets in a brokerage account, and then basically the value can go up and down on it. It can actually earn you interest, and it's basically an investment account instead of just a regular account that sits at the bank. So the money is taken and then invested into something, and then therefore giving you a return on your money, right? So that's a good account to have, and it's different from a 401k or a Roth, which we'll talk about in future videos. So yeah, guys, that's the couple words we're gonna talk about today for vocab. It was fun, it was cool. We did good today, guys. We sat in the classroom, looked at the bulletin board, and actually learned something today, right? So there'll definitely be more parts of this video. We got financial vocab part 3 coming eventually, and there's a lot of vocab to learn. I think that's the best first step in investing, is you want to learn the vocabulary of it and like what it means and how to do it and all that fun stuff. So yeah, guys, that's pretty fun. Alright guys, remember, there's a $100 Visa gift card to give away on this channel. Remember to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, do all that fun stuff. And there'll be a giveaway at 1,000 family members, right? We just hit 200 about a week ago, whenever you're seeing this video. We just hit 200, which is really cool. Little milestone. I know it's not that much, but I'm excited for growth and excited to keep going, guys. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, guys, so remember to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, do all that. Share with your friends, your family, anybody who wants to get better every single day. And remember to turn on post notifications, because that's how you see every new video I post and when I post and all that fun stuff. Alright guys, that's all for today's video. Remember to continually work to become the best version of yourself, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.